everyone. My name is Vipasha, and I'm delighted to welcome all of you to our webinar, Women in STEM, Navigating to Success. The core mission of this webinar is to inspire women STEM students and young STEM professionals across the globe to excel and realize their full potential. This webinar is co-hosted by PanIIT and the Joy Thomas Foundation. The Joy Thomas Foundation was created in 2020 to honor the life and legacy of Joy Thomas, an Indian-American STEM genius. As a renowned researcher at Stanford University, IBM, and across multiple Silicon Valley tech startups as a founder and entrepreneur, Joy made seminal contributions in the field of information theory, data analytics, and large-scale data mining. He was passionate about enabling and encouraging young minds in STEM-related disciplines. Joy was an alumnus of IIT Madras and St. Joseph's Bangalore. May I now request our team to play a short video that gives us a glimpse into the life and legacy of Joy Thomas, the inspiration behind the foundation.
As his classmates at IIT Madras, we first met Joy as the 16-year-old who had come in first in the entrance exam to the IITs. That was a very big deal. But Joy had this amazing ability to make you feel like it's not him, but you were the most important person in the room. Joy was then, and remains to this day, the moral core and center of our batch.
I came to Stanford and took the course on information theory with him. At the end of that quarter, Tom, out of the blue, suggested that we work on a book together. It was clearly the opportunity of a lifetime, and I jumped at the chance. Those 3 years were the most fun, the most wonderful, the most dedicated years of my life.
Joy did groundbreaking work while he was at IBM in the data compression area. His pioneering work in memory compression, specifically the shared dictionary Ziblimple algorithm, made its way into the memory extension technology chips out of IBM. Today, memory compression is mainstream and is available in every operating system: Linux, Windows, AIX, iOS, etc.
Many engineers joined Stratify simply for the opportunity to work with him, and Joy took so many of them under his wing. When you think of a gentleman, you think of Joy. He was so gracious in all his interactions. He treated everyone with tremendous respect, and he made time for everyone, whether it was a child of an employee or the janitors who worked late hours. Joy was a gem. He was humble, and he brought such warmth, compassion, and wisdom to our team. And I'm forever grateful for the privilege of working with him.
He was incredibly generous with his time. I wasn't able to find an apartment when I first moved to California from the East Coast, and Joy and Priya invited me to stay with them. And that's a very fond memory for me and a special time in my life. And I feel lucky that I got to know him and work with him so closely and to really have him as a mentor.
Yes, it's important to do academics, but it's also important to do other things. This is the time when you have a chance to explore the world, and you should try and make the best of that opportunity.
His friends tell us that for many years as a school student, Joy would be embarrassed on the annual prize day function because he would get all the first prizes in his standard and walk out of the stage holding a tower of books every year. Thank you so much for playing the video.